no matter the location. From O-A-K-L-A to L-V, I'm a Raider.
Raiders get that W 37-12 over the Denver Donkeys. How you feeling, Raider Nation? I'm feeling really good. If you're excited about the win, the Raiders are 6-3. I want you to go ahead and like this video right now. If this thing doesn't get 2,000 likes, I'm going to be pissed off. Because the Raiders defense, man, stepped up, had a phenomenal game from top to bottom. And I'll tell you what, very, very proud of Jeff Heath, very proud of Nicholas Morrow, and I can't wait for my overreaction video tomorrow. It's going to be hot takey. So let's look at it. The defense dominates. It sounds weird, but it's true. Drew Lock, 4 interceptions, also a fumble recovery here. Nick Kwiatkoski had a pick. Jeff Heath had 2 picks. I just, from top to bottom, could not be more proud of this team. But also, the Raiders' running game. Josh Jacobs, Devontae Booker, a total of 203 rushing yards. Jacobs, 21 carries, 112 yards, 2 touchdowns. Devontae Booker really didn't get going until a little bit later on. But for him, again, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns, had a great revenge game. Let's look at the AFC West standings, and then I want to show you guys the NFL playoff picture for the AFC. The Chiefs, they're at 8-1. The Raiders now, they improved to 6-3. The Broncos, 3-6. The Chargers at 2-7 after a big-time loss. Let's now look at the current AFC playoff picture. So the Steelers, they get the win today. They go to 9-0. Chiefs on a bye, stay at 8-1. The Bills, they lose to the Arizona Cardinals. They're 7-3. The Colts beat the Tennessee Titans, who they won that game on Thursday Night Football. Last week, the Titans were the 4 seed. But because they lost, the Titans now have dropped all the way out of the playoff picture. The Ravens, they play tonight. So that game is still, TBD. The Raiders 6-3. The Dolphins 6-3. The Browns, they're actually the 8 seed there at 6-3. The Titans, in fact, are the 9 seed at 6-3. The reason why, simple tiebreakers, but you guys don't care. All you care is right now, the Raiders are in that playoff picture. So, if you bleed silver and black, if you're a diehard Raider fan, if you're as hyped as I am after this game, go ahead and subscribe to the Las Vegas Raiders Report. Click that big red button that says subscribe. We're the #1 most watched Raiders channel on YouTube because we're live, we're interactive, and because you know what? We get random super chats from Sean Forbes. We get super chats from Melissa. We get super chats from Smith Duncan. Yo, I love you all to the end of the world, and if you're looking for Raiders content every single day, please go ahead and hit that big red button that says subscribe. You subscribe, keeps the show for free. Much love to Raider Nation. So let's go. We got a super chat from Sean Forbes. Says, let's go. 6-3 type Raiders going on right now. You are watching our post-game reaction. We do live shows every single time the Raiders have a game. Yo, we're live for that game. So join us. Sean, appreciate the super chat, my man. Much love to you. And you know what? Screw it. Raiders won. Cracking open a beer. Cheers. I said David Irving. How did David Irving play? I actually think that David played pretty well. So, he didn't really get in the game early on. The only reason why he really got in this game is because Kendall Vickers went down. Now, sure, you're going to look at the numbers here, you're going to be like, Mitch, he had only 1 tackle, no tackles for lost pass breakup or forced fumbles. But when on the field, he got a lot of pressure and opened up things for other defensive players, opened up things for Nicholas Morrow, opened up things for Carl Nassib. The reason why Carl Nassib got his pick was because of David Irving. So Irving got some interior pressure. I was excited that he was on the field. I know a bunch of y'all were too. So if you guys want to super chat, get on the show. We just had 3 come across. I see one from Spurter. The defense looked great. Littleton out. It works. I'll tell you what. I had a guy all week saying, you're too hard on Littleton, too hard on Littleton. Well, no offense. I'm going to be really freaking hard on Littleton because you paid him 3 years, $36 million. He doesn't play in this game. Nicholas Morrow was incredible. He had a sack. He had a big pass breakup. He was getting pressure. He covered Noah Fant, the underneath routes incredibly. I'm telling you right now, one of my topics I'm going to do on tomorrow's show for my Overreaction Monday, did Corey Littleton just lose his job to Nicholas Morrow flat out? Because the defense played so much better without Littleton. Got another question coming in from Manny Villegas, one of our most loyal watchers, using hashtag Raiders. Mitch, if our defense plays like this all season, you think we can make the big run in the playoffs? Yes. our offense is good enough to be able to carry us. But when your defense forces 5 turnovers, and realistically, this is a 10-6 ball game at halftime. You get 2 big interceptions, a really big pick by Jeff Heath there right before the half. It just goes to show what the momentum can do. Plus, Nelson Agholor dropped a touchdown. Hunter Renfrow had a punt return that got called back. And, I mean, you had another bad holding penalty. I mean, you could have easily had another 17 points in this game. The Raiders easily could have put up another 50-burger on the Broncos. But if defense plays like this, man, I'm feeling good. Let's go to Cody Sanderson, get a picture. The defense was absolutely the key to the win. Dude, I know we're going to get asked a lot, like, hey, who was the defensive MVP or who was the MVP of the game? I want everyone right now to type defense because they deserved it, man. The defense played absolutely phenomenal from absolute, like, top to bottom. So if you guys want to let me know who the defensive MVP was, you guys can go ahead and fill in the blank. I mean, you could throw out a name like Nicholas Morrow. You could throw out a name like Jeff Heath. And you know what? I'm going to make it the pinned comment on today's video. Who was the Raiders' Week 10 MVP? Let me know, because Heath had 2 picks. Morrow stepped up clutch. Kwiatkoski had a pick at the very end of the game. Let me know who the Raiders' Week 10 MVP was. After a big game, hey, I know we're going to get some, Josh Jacobs MVPs as well, because the dude had 112 yards, 2 touchdowns, and really, really carried the offense. If you're looking for a new Raiders jersey, the best deal's going on right now. You get that Josh Jacobs jersey for $74.99 at chatsports.com/Raiders jerseys. If you also want to get a Max Crosby jersey, that one is also for only $74.99. That deal ends midnight tonight. So if you're watching this on Monday, you already missed your chance. Midnight tonight, Jacobs Max Crosby jerseys for $74.99 at chatsports.com/Raiders jerseys. But if you want Carr, if you want Ruggs, Kwiatkoski, you want some other legend players, you can get them also available at chatsports.com/Raiders jerseys. All right, y'all, use hashtag Raiders or Super Chat to, oh man, I'm coughing from a crazy game to get on the show. We got Cool Gamer HD, appreciate the comment. Also got Hockey Uncle, all right, hold on, Cool Gamer HD. Do you think the momentum will carry on to the rest of the year? I sure hope so, but I think this is a game where you take the momentum, you go into the Chiefs game, because now you got the Chiefs again. They're going to be hungry. They're coming off a bye, and I know they're going to want to try to beat you, because guess what? The Raiders won the first time, 40-32. Cool HD Gamer, again, appreciate the question. Let's go to the next one here. We got Gaming with Kyle. What do you think about our 3-game winning streak? It's awesome, dude. I know originally when I predicted the Raiders' record, I had them at 10-6 in my prediction video. But the way that they've played, the schedule's about to get a lot easier. The Chiefs game is not going to be an easy one, but this is a team that people should be worried about. Other NFL teams should be very worried about this team easily from top to bottom. But yeah, I'm hella excited. Let's go to the next one here, though. Maybe we can get some super chats up on screen. Just one, baby, from Cody Sanderson. Cody, I'm with you, dude. I'm excited about this win. This is the first super chat that I believe came in from King X192. They're coming in quick. We're doing our best. Even though our defense absolutely destroyed the Donkeys, is PG still on the hot seat? Your defense did amazing. So originally I had Paul Guenther's hot seat at 4 Chucky heads. I'm going to take it down now to 3 Chucky heads because since the bye, the defense has played a lot better. You sure had one bad game against the Bucs, played great against the Browns, played another great game against the Broncos. I mean, overall, I don't know if it's super hot still. Marlon Barnett, another super chat, 6-3. Go ahead, type 6-3. Marlon, everyone watching right now, this is obviously, there's a lot of excitement going on. Let me know where you're watching from. This is a Raiders roll call. If you're watching in California, if you're watching in Vegas, hey, shout out to the people watching in PA near my hometown. Let me know. Raiders roll call as I burp because y'all have been making me drink beer, spin the roulette wheel, all sorts of crazy stuff here on this Raiders watch party. Let me know where you're watching from right now because I know Raiders Nation is it's global. So we got Modesto, got Michigan, California. Much love to y'all. I'm glad you guys are excited as I am after a big time win here for the Las Vegas Raiders. All right, San Diego. Man, I haven't been there in a minute. Let's go to Omar Ortiz. Jacobs, MVP. I feel Ruggs has not been too involved. I mean, the Raiders gave Henry Ruggs opportunities. The issue was Ruggs had a very bad drop in the first half that probably could have been a 40-yard gain, might have even been a touchdown. But you're saying Josh Jacobs for MVP, it's because the dude had 21 carries, 112 yards, 5.3 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns. But it was more than that. He also was very, very clutch in the receiving game. 4 catches, 24 yards. I mean, he led the team in receptions, but the catches that he made came at very, very clutch opportunities. If you want to look for an offensive MVP, it's Josh Jacobs. But my MVP of this game is the defense, Jeff Heath, Nick Kwiatkoski, Nicholas Morrow. From top to bottom. Incredible. Incredible. All right, so I also see some people in the comments section. P-Unit says Jeff Heath for MVP. Yes. Jeff Heath was incredible. Appreciate the super chat as well. He had a tackle, no tackles for a loss, but the reason why people are saying, hey, Jeff Heath, the 2 clutch pass breakups, but the clutch interception in the first quarter, and then he had an interception right before halftime, which that really was the big flips of a switch of momentum. I mean, think about it. The Broncos scored a touchdown, but there was a holding call because Jeff Heath forced a holding call. The very next play, pick off by Jeff. I mean, that really, really flipped the script. You could also give it to Nicholas Morrow, who 5 tackles, a pass breakup. He had a huge sack. He also had a quarterback hurry that led to an interception, 2 quarterback hits. I mean, Nicholas Morrow might have stole Corey Littleton's job. I know we paid Corey a lot of money. I know I am a big fan of Littleton, and I know sometimes I'm tough on him. But seriously, as good as Morrow played, the Raiders actually need to look at putting Morrow over Corey Littleton. Let's go to another question here. Jesus, it's my birthday, man. Can I get a shout-out? You know what, Jesus? I got you. If you want a shout-out, go ahead and give me a follow right now on Instagram, at Mitchell Renz 365. I'm whipping out my phone right now. The way the Raiders report is, we're a live and interactive channel. You know what? The Raiders, they just posted on their Instagram account right now. So if you want a shout-out, go ahead, give me a follow on Instagram. I'm pulling up some names right now that just gave me a follow. I see Nick Garza 81, Joker 666 Raiders _ this year, 03 Enrique. If you want a shout-out on the Raiders report, give me a follow on Instagram. But if I missed your question or if I'm just too excited from the post-game reaction, if you want to talk Raiders, if you have questions, if you ever just want to see what's going on in my life, I am on Instagram, at Mitchell Renz 365. I appreciate everyone that follows me on the show here, but I would say the easiest way to get to know me and actually get to know me personally is to follow me on Instagram. Whew, sweating right now. Absolutely sweating. Can I get somebody to take a picture of this big Raiders win here? Can we get something posted on Instagram? I'll share it as well. I'm going to smile for my grandma. That's all good, Dylan. We got Cobra Mystic Gaming. What is the biggest key to a victory next week, defense or the run game? I think it's run game, keeping Patrick Mahomes off the field, and I think you got to go back to what worked well the first time you played the Chiefs. It was as simple as getting pressure on Mahomes. So last time it was Kendall Vickers, Chris Smith, they got pressure. You can get pressure on Patrick Mahomes. You can turn them to a one-dimensional offense. That's how you're going to win that game. So let's look at the Raiders' schedule. Week 11 against the 8-1 Chiefs. Then you have the Falcons in Atlanta. Not an easy game. The Jets, oh my gosh, the Jets make me so nervous. For the simple fact of it's the Jets. Then week 14 against the Colts. That's a really big game because remember, the Colts, and when you look at that AFC playoff picture, they're the 4 seed. You got the Chargers again, the Dolphins, who are another team battling out for a playoff spot, and then the Broncos to wrap it up. Now, if you want to bet on the Raiders, if you want to bet on any NFL game for the rest of the season, go ahead and do it at BetUS. Not only are you going to have fun betting, it's also a huge help for me. So the reason why we can keep the show for free, the reason why these lights get turned on is because of our sponsors, BetUS. So support me, support the Raiders. Go to chatsports.com/Raiders. You can find that link. It'll be in the comments. It'll also be in the description. Go get started with BetUS. Use the promo code Raiders125. Gets you 125% deposit bonus. And I'm also going to be doing another special little giveaway. So if you get started with BetUS, you can also email us if you have any questions. Raiders@chatsports.com. I'll say it again. If you want to get started with BetUS and you have questions, Raiders@chatsports.com. So we're 6-3. 3-game winning streak. You got the Chiefs next week. Let me know because I'm curious. Predict the Raiders record going forward. For your 6-3, I'm going to continue to stick with my 10-6 prediction. Feeling really, really great about this team. But you know what? I mean, you could easily get to 11-5. If you beat the Chiefs again, I might say 12-4. So we're going to end here with this Super Chat, a $25 Super Chat from Nick Boyd. It says, nice win against a divisional foe. Felt like we left a lot of points out there today, but a win is a win. Big shout out to the D laying it out there. You know what? What we've been doing here, and I want you guys to get a little taste because maybe you didn't join the live show. You guys sent in Super Chats. We're in a live and interactive show. I'm going to spin the roulette wheel. Whatever this lands on is how I'm going to end it. So, okay, 4 beer sips. So, appreciate Nick Boyd for the Super Chat. Appreciate Raider Nation. I'm going to chug this beer, and while I'm chugging it, Dylan's going to end the show. Let's go ahead, type just win, baby. And if you're as excited as I am about this win, make sure you're joining our show tomorrow. Make sure you join me live Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific.